How's it going? Ryan Johnson. I'm currently a police officer on the West Coast. Been doing that for right around 16 years, and I've spent a little over the last 10 years with that agency's SWAT team. Yes, indeed, I truly do like to help people. That's a portion of what I get to do as a police professional. I would love to say that I took part in kind of rebuilding the luster that was once the law enforcement profession. I think there was a time in our society where we had a bit more respect from the public, and things have changed. And it's important to me to not just do this job and then leave. I would definitely like to leave it better than I found it. The persona, the attitudes, how we enforce, those things all matter to me, because I would like there to be a time in our society where we could have the full respect of the people that we work with, the public, back to kind of where it was. If I had to give someone advice coming into the profession now, as though it was myself, I would say work on a lot of self-development. Your patch isn't unique to your agency. It's a broad representation of the entirety of the profession, and I think that when I slap that on, what I do can affect a guy almost globally now. We saw that recently. So for me, it's about, I want to make the best decisions, whether they're on a communication level or a hard skills level, that you're going to be representing a vast organization above just yourself as an individual, and you need to be careful how you conduct yourself. So do all the things you possibly can to make yourself as well-rounded as you possibly can, so you're representing yourself and that organization in the best light. As a cop, I'll just stick with my wheelhouse, won't speak for other folks. But as a police officer, a holster is a critical piece of equipment for a critical piece of equipment. I've seen holsters fail with the efficiency of it trying to leave, or bad draw. And I've seen holsters have issues with people trying to get the gun back in the holster. I've seen holsters break. I've seen holsters fall off. I've seen them come unsnapped as they evolved from snaps to, hoods and things like that. So I think for me, a holster is something that it's evolutionary. It's an evolutionary product. Like all things, from flashlights to the belt itself, the holster has evolved through time, and with that, the problems have evolved with it. For me, I think it is a critical piece of our equipment. It's literally there to provide us with the thing we may need to protect our life or someone else's, which is wildly important. If we can get aside from, talking about all the politics and nonsense that cloud the real work that's being done out there, in the worst moments of a police officer's journey, they may have to, utilize that thing. So with that being said, that should definitely be one of the more important pieces of gear. We're seeing more and more in society the lack of appreciation for the presence of police. There's probably several ways that you can put that. That's a sign of the times. We show up, people don't just sit down anymore. Situations are always rapidly evolving. There's critical situations going on out there where people, they don't have the respect that's necessary for scenes to stay as safe as they used to be back in the day. And so now we're finding a lot of engagements where cops are becoming entangled with folks. And with that being said, you need to have a device that safely secures your firearm, because this person that you're rolling around with now not only lacks the respect to begin with that I feel like is on some level required, but there's also, people are enabled now with certain skills that maybe they didn't have back in the day because of the access to social media, YouTube, and various other platforms where you can learn how to fight someone and take people down. I mean, you can take online courses for almost anything now. So the person that you're rolling around on the ground with may have a level of expertise in a particular style of fighting that allows him to get that gun from you. So having a holster device that maintains that thing on your body effectively so it doesn't get away from you and used against you or someone else is immensely important.